I wish I knew everything I wish I do. Maybe you wish it too. Let me make your wish come true. True, you on my mind. Don't waste. Hello, 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 Aries. Welcome, Grand Rising. Welcome to your Cardinal Signs Tuesday reading, your little mini love reading. Yes, 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 your girl is back from her little staycation where I did take, what was it, like maybe 2 weeks off, but you guys already know I'm back with a little bit of action for the Aries. So this is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. If these are your placements, then this could be a reading for you. But you guys always know I say, don't try to force the pieces to fit where they don't. I will be posting 11 other readings this week that you could tune into, should this one not resonate the way you like it to, right? So also, guys, you will hear the sounds of the NYC streets on in the background, because I do have the windows open because it's a bit warm today, you know. It's a bit warm. Aries, I just saw codependency. That's so interesting. Let's see. All right, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. At the back, we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. This is always my card of like childhood patterning, childhood wounding, experiences that have shaped you from your childhood. So to me, it's like there are factors from your childhood at play in your relationship or your romantic life right now, right? Go ahead and make that romantic gesture, express your love. So Aries, what I'm feeling for some of you guys is that there is someone who you've been wanting to connect with in a certain way. The express your love, this feels to me like the okay from spirit, like you're getting not so much confirmation, but more or less like the okay. You're getting that, like that go ahead from spirit on the spiritual side to make that move, right? I feel like there's something you've been wanting to act on, but maybe part of you has been doubting it, or you've been a little hesitant, or maybe there's a part of you that's been a little bit fearful as of like, you know, what could come from this if you do express your feelings to this person, or if you do make this romantic gesture, or if you do act on how you're feeling, period. Like, I feel that there is a little bit of resistance there. So let's keep going. Let's get some tarot on the table for the Aries and let's see what the energy is. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, I'm going to take the first one that fell. All right, Aries. So the first one now is the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is what I was picking up on. It's like a fear of rejection, right? Five of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling like, you know, like no one cares about you. Like you're kind of in this alone, almost like woe is me, victim mentality. I feel like you have a fear, or an underlying fear is kind of what I'm picking up on, that if you do, hold on, guys. I apologize for the engines. I told you you would hear it. I told you. But what I was saying was, it feels like the underlying feeling for you guys is like, if you do go ahead and act on what you're feeling, you'll get left out in the cold, or you'll end up basically in a bad situation. You'll end up rejected. Look at this, Nine of Swords at the back. This is what I'm saying. Like there's fear attached to expressing your love. And this came out also, like, not necessarily these cards, but this energy came out for another sign, for the fixed signs from yesterday. So you guys, I will put the little, what is that thing? The little tag thing at the top of the video for you. If I can find the video in which this was like the similar energy, because you could be connected with that sign, whether you have it in your chart or you're connecting with a person who has that in their chart. It doesn't have to be, but it could be beneficial if you watch it. So let's see. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the energy? All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, look at this. It's like the fear of being left out in the cold, or the fear of being abandoned, the fear of being rejected, whatever this is that's kind of keeping you from acting on your feelings. It's all a matter of you being stuck in your head. Eight of Swords, right? It's like being trapped in your mind, trapped by all these thoughts. You can't even see. You're literally blindfolded, right? But if you look, this is only like the reflection. The truth of it is, you're really not blindfolded. You really can see. You really have all of the answers that you need. It's just when you think too much about it, it makes you feel a little paralyzed, like maybe you shouldn't make a move towards this, maybe you shouldn't act on it. But I do feel here that there's a part of you that is still like this. I take this two ways, the Seven of Wands, right? I'm going to get one more card on the table. But before I do, I feel compelled to speak on this energy. This to me feels like part of you is like, okay, you know, like I feel defensive against even opening up to this opportunity. But also I see this as,
I feel compelled to stand for this opportunity. It's like, as much as you have a fear of rejection or abandonment, as much as you get stuck in your head when it comes to this person and acting on your feelings for this person, I feel like there's still a part of you that wants what you want, Aries. It's like, I am going to get this person. I'm going to do what I want. I feel how I feel. And there's a part of me that still wants to act on this. Let's get one more card out. All right, boom. We have the King of Cups. Yep, because look, because you are in love, Aries. This is Scorpio energy. You could be connecting with one, doesn't have to be. But I do feel like for many of you, it's like, when you really think about it, because if you think, right, these two people here are in similar positions. It's both like, I'm gonna turn it this way, guys. It's both like this meditative kind of like stance, or like this meditative formation, right? I feel like these two energies are in alignment with one another. It's like, emotionally, you're coming from a very sound place. Like, I feel like you question yourself because there's a fear of rejection, or there's a fear of, like, you know, not being, what am I trying to say? Like, this fear of not being accepted by this person, or like the feelings being like mutual, something like that. But I feel like you are still prepared to really go for this, because you are very much in love. You know where you're coming from romantically and emotionally. Like, you know what's in your heart. What's at the back? Let's see what's the overall energy for you guys. The Four of Swords. But this is something you are in deep, deep, deep thought about, right? Like, I feel like this is something that's heavily, heavily on your conscious and subconscious mind. It's one of those energies where it's really probably all you can think about, right? Like, you may be really wrapped up in your feelings for this person. You may be really feeling this urge to act on it. But I feel like some of you guys are trying to like also sleep on your feelings. Like, some of you guys are trying to avoid your feelings or not act on them. But that is a lot of resistance, because there's so much of you. And I mean, like, so much of you as each like individuals. Like, there's a really big part of you that really wants to act on what you're feeling. Like, I feel it. It's like wanting what you want, wanting to express your love, wanting to tell this person how you feel. But also, maybe because we have this childhood card here, maybe for some of you in your past experiences, right? Because this doesn't have to necessarily mean from your childhood per se. It just means in your experience that has shaped you as the person you are now, right? Like, your past experiences. Specifically, it can be from childhood, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like overall, your experience through life maybe has shown you that sometimes, you know, when you feel one way for a person, it may not always be reciprocated, and maybe it's caused you to feel hurt in the past because you acted on your feelings for a person when maybe you felt like you shouldn't have, or when you did, it didn't go the way you wanted it to. But let's get some advice. I can't even talk. Let's get some advice on the table for the Aries, and let's see what the energy is. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, what is the energy? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, let's see. Oh. All right. Hold on one second, guys. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Okay. What is the advice for Aries? All right. We have change, and then we have slow. Ooh. So this tells me that things in your life, Aries, are changing. Let me turn it this way. They're changing, right? But you may not be okay with the rate in which it's happening. It may be happening too slow for you. I do see here that the change is happening gradually. Like, it's happening slow. There's a process. It's like you go from being a triangle and slowly become a circle, right? Like, not literally, but like, do you see the transformation? So Aries, there are some things happening behind the scenes. I feel like there's parts of you that's changing, and as a result, part of your reality and part of your situation is also changing. What are you waiting for? Remember, I was saying it's like there's resistance to act on how you feel. Well, I feel like your guides are saying that it's time for you to make some type of improvements in that energy, or make some adjustments, right? I feel like you have been waiting for some type of sign or some type of feeling where you feel like, okay, now is the time to do it. But I feel like the time has been, what am I trying to say, Aries? The time for you to do it has come and gone, right? Like, not come and gone, but it has already come for you, right? What are you waiting for? I feel like at this point, Aries, you're just procrastinating because you're scared. And that's okay, right? You're allowed to be scared. You're allowed to be fearful of what this person's reaction to you expressing yourself or acting on your feelings might be. But I feel like Spirit is not going to lead you astray. Spirit is asking you what you're waiting for, because the time for you to act is now. But it's up to you, Aries. No one can act for you. No one can make this decision for you, yeah? So I'm going to leave this right here. Thank you so much for vibing and tuning in, sharing time, space, and energy. If you connected with this reading, if you vibed with this, if this resonated, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going, Aries. Until next time, I love you so much. You guys already know the vibes. And that's it.